Hi! I didn't see you there. I'm Prozech. And today on Sneakers, Kicks, and Creps, we're gonna do something cool. And when I say cool, I mean really cool. Now, have you ever watched a sneaker video on YouTube and thought, what's a Jumpman? And where's the midsole? And what's a bread colorway? Am I doing the voice the whole time, G? Is that what we're doing? Oh, my days. Won't it get annoying at some point? Or do you think it would be really funny? Okay, just do the voice. Cool. 3, 2, 1. Well, fear not. I'll explain what all those things mean and a whole lot more today when we look into the Kicktionary. Now, before we jump into the video, please make sure to like, comment if there's anything you don't understand, and most importantly, subscribe. Now, what letter shall we start with? Any suggestions? I know. We'll start with the letter A. A stands for Air, as in Nike Air. You see this little bubble right here? Yeah, there's a whole lot of air in there. And that technology is owned by Nike, and they put it in a lot of their trainers. Reason being is it helps cushion the impact every time you take a step. And especially when you're running from your ops. Oh, get out the way! A is also for Adidas. Adidas is a German sportswear brand that brought us such amazing silhouettes as the Stan Smith, the Yeezy 350 V2 Boost, and the Superstar. And did you know they also own Reebok? B is for Boost, as in Ultra Boost. Boost is the comfort technology owned by Adidas. It's a polymer that is formed into pellets and then molded into their midsoles. It's for comfort. Helps when you're walking, helps when you're running, and also jumping and other things. And remember, Boost is the truth. B is for bread. Not that type of bread, silly. I meant this type of bread. In the early 90s, when Michael Jordan brought out the now infamous Air Jordan 1s, they came out in the Chicago Bulls colorway. That was the team he used to play for. Now, their colors used to be black and red. Take black, take red, put it together, you get bread. Nowadays, you can find the bread on the Jordan 1s, Jordan 11s, and even the Yeezy 350 V2s. B is also for B grade. This is a B grade shoe. B grade basically means that it didn't meet the quality criteria that the business needed in order for them to sell at a full price. These are usually found at outlet stores and usually sold at a really good discount. Like this shoe, I got it for really cheap because there was a little bit of extra glue on the lip there. Just a little bit of extra glue. You can get some really good bargains with B grade stuff. Just be aware, once you buy, you're never gonna be able to take it back. Buyer beware. C stands for colorway. Colorway basically is the color, the pattern, or the design of your shoe. C stands for cop, which basically means to buy. As in, use it in a sentence, I cop these Jordan breads. I cop these Ultra Boosts. I cop these Yeezy 350 V2s. C stands for Creps. Creps are basically kicks. But where does the name Creps actually come from? If you know, let me know in the comments below. Now let's look at D. D stands for dead stock. And when you hear someone say the word dead stock, it doesn't mean that they're terrible shoes. It actually means shoes that were bought and never worn. D also stands for dunk, as in the Nike dunk, the dunk high and the dunk low. There's not a dunk mid, is there? Don't put that in. It'll make me look stupid. Now let's look at F. F stands for flip. Now we're not flipping pancakes. Flip means to resell sneakers. F also stands for Fila. Fila is a sportswear brand that was founded in Italy, and it had a lot of success in the 80s and the 90s. You know, with the hip hop and the break dancing and then all of that stuff. Now, recently they introduced a little bit of a zigzag hot mess called a disruptor. But the only thing that shoe disrupts is my belly. G stands for grails. Grails are basically the bucket list of kicks that you would really one day want to have in your collection. Like for me, I would really like the Yeezy Red Octobers. And you never know, Christmas is coming up. G also stands for GR, which is general release. These are a type of trainer that is made en masse and readily available in all sizes. H stands for high top. These are trainers that reach above your ankle. H also stands for hype. Hype is that kind of hectic energy that comes around a kick. It's pretty exclusive, pretty difficult to get. Essentially what you're talking about is a shoe made in limited quantities that drives up demand. That's a hype kick. H also stands for hype beast. A hype beast is a buyer and wearer of things that are hype. Really exclusive stuff, bro. I guess regular stuff just isn't good enough. Now let's look at I. I ain't got nothing for I. I literally have nothing. Let me know in the comments below if you've got something for I, because I couldn't think of anything worth putting in the video anyway. Now let's look at J. J stands for Jumpman. If you can see that, that's the Jumpman right there. He's jumping. Jordan is Michael Jordan's sportswear brand and the Nike subsidiary. The Jumpman is their logo, man. It's a silhouette from his rookie photo shoot and was debuted for the Air Jordan 3. Now let's look at K. K stands for kicks, which are sneakers. Let's look at L. L stands for lows. These are trainers that go below the ankle, i.e. a dunk low. L also stands for laces. Laces are these stringy things that help us keep our shoes on our feet. L also stands for lateral side, which is the outside of your foot and your shoe. L also stands for L, as in an L, aka a loss, as in a loss on the Sneakers app. Yeah, I'm talking about Sneakers app again. And please make sure comment in the comments, obviously, if you want to see that video where I basically bare my soul and share with you every single L that I have sustained in 2020. If you want to see that video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Now back to the video. Back to the video. M stands for midsole. Midsole is basically the bit between the upper and the outsole. It's this little bit right here. In some trainers like the Ultra Boost, you can really tell the midsole. In other trainers like the Yeezy 350 V2, it's a little bit harder to distinguish, but it's still right there. M also stands for mids. M also stands for medial. Medial is the inside of your shoe and foot. N stands for Nike. Nike is the American sportswear brand and essentially the global leader. Originally were named Blue Ribbon Sports in 1964 and originally were known for importing Asics trainers to the USA. In 1971, they officially changed their name to Nike. And before I go on, if you would like me to do a review of the Nike 270 Air, please make sure to let me know in the comments below. Now let's look at O. O. O stands for OG. No, not original gangster. It's just an original kick. These are trainers that are not a re-release, not a retro. They're the real thing that came out when the original shoe was released. Now let's look at P. P stands for P. Not that type of P, silly. No, P as in PE. Either a player exclusive or a player edition. Now a player edition is a trainer that was made specifically for a basketball star and then made available for the public. But a player exclusive is a trainer made specifically for a basketball star that was not made available for the general public. P also stands for Puma. Puma is a German sportswear brand. Did you know that Puma and Adidas was started by brothers? Adidas was started by Adolf Dassler and Puma was started by Rudolf Dassler. No, I'm joking. His name was Rudolph, but he didn't have a red nose. Q stands for Quick Strike, or QS. QS, or Quick Strike, isn't a karate move. No. It's basically when an unannounced release hits the stores in very limited quantities. Now let's look at R. R stands for retro. Retro, or re-release, is basically an updated version of an OG. Like these. The originals came out in the 90s, but these came out in 2012. R stands for restock. This is when a retailer basically buys more stock. This could be of regular trainers like general release or hype trainer. And if it is a hype trainer, this could be both a good and a bad thing. It's good if you missed out the first time. It gives you a second chance to get that kick. But it's bad if you got them the first time and you were hoping for the price to keep on rising. As soon as those restocks come in, it's gonna dilute the market and drive the price down. R also stands for Red Octobers. Red Octobers are probably the most famous and the most coveted of the Nike Yeezy collaboration. Now let's look at S. S stands for sneakers, as in the Sneakers app. The Sneakers app is where Nike does all of its exclusive drops. S also stands for SB. This is Nike's skateboarding division, and one of their most famous kicks that came out in 2020 was the Nike SB Chunky Donkey, the Ben & Jerry's and Nike SB collaboration. S also stands for sneakers, as in Creps. Let's look at T. T stands for TTS. What does TTS mean? TTS means true to size, which basically isn't one of these, more like one of these. These are trainers that essentially, when you buy them, are your regular size. T also stands for triple black. Triple black basically means that the shoe is completely blacked out. Reminds me of the black keys on a keyboard. Black upper, black midsole, black outsole, black, 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 black. Don't tell my wife I did that. T stands for 3, as in 3 stripes. You know, the Adidas logo. Or 3M. You know 3M, right? Don't ya? 3M is a tech company that brought us such things as Scotch tape, regular tape, masking tape, and Post-its. But they also brought us something that you'll recognize from my Off-White Air Jordan 5 review. You remember the tongue, right? Don't ya? That was completely 3M. It was reflective. 3M's really, really cool. If you ever get a picture taken, you shining, baby. Now let's look at U. No, not you, silly. U, as in the letter U. U stands for upper. Upper is basically the top part of your trainer, the one that covers your feet from getting cold. It's the bit above the midsole and the outsole. That's the upper. There it is. Now let's look at V. V stands for Virgil. Virgil, as in Virgil Abloh, is the head of Off-White and currently the creative director at Louis Vuitton. Now let's look at W. W stands for W, as in a W, or a win. These things don't happen enough, especially on the Sneakers app, but it did happen to me quite recently. Please make sure to check out my video on the Air Jordan 5 and Off-White collaboration and Jordan 5 sale. W also stands for white on white. Now, white on whites are basically clean white kicks. Now, let's look at X. X stands for... Not it. No. Not an X, no. X stands for a Roman numeral. X as a Roman numeral is 10. 10 is the 10 that Virgil Abloh, Off-White, and Nike collaborated on in 2017. That was the reimagined, deconstructed versions of some of our most amazing kicks and silhouettes. Now, let's look at Y. Nearly there. Y stands for, you guessed it, Yeezys. Yeezy is a sportswear and lifewear brand started by, say his name, Kanye West, baby. It was originally in partnership with Nike, and then after some trouble, he switched over to Adidas and he gave us the Yeezy 350 V2. Now, let's look at Zed. Zed. Zed stands for zip, as in zip that might go on the back of a shoe or a trainer. If that trainer was from the 1900s, I don't want to see no zips on none of my kicks. Z is also for Zach, as in Prozech. Zach is spelled Z-E-C-H. That's my name. Spell it right. Guys, guess what? We've reached the end of the video. You learned the whole Kicktionary. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like. If there's anything you didn't understand, please make sure to put it down in the comments. And most importantly, subscribe. Now, before I end the video, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody that's managed to watch this whole video with me doing this ridiculous accent. Bro, oh my days. I am so sorry. Literally. I'm so sorry. It started off as banter, and by the middle I realized I actually bantered myself. So thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, like, comment, subscribe, holler at me. Socials have been available the whole time. You know me, at Prozech, Instagram and Twitter. And yeah, man, thank you so much for your support. Once again, you guys have been amazing. And until next time, I'm Big Boy Prozech, in the building, signing out. Stay blessed.